This video is aimed at any teacher who would like to know more about how to hide information on their screen from students, perhaps because you want to reveal it to them a little bit later and don't want to just show it to them directly. The first basic way of doing this is by using a blind. If you go to Smart Notebook, you'll notice in the top left there is this blind here where it says Show Hide Screen Shade. If I go ahead and click on that, the whole screen now disappears. What I can do is click and pull it down like this. I can pull it in from the sides as well, and I can use this to hide sections of the board. There are various reasons why I might want to do this. One would be if, for example, I had a series of discussion questions and I wanted to reveal the questions one at a time for the students to talk about. I don't want them to just rush through and read them all at once. Another reason I might want to use it would be, for example, if I was doing a listening. First of all, I want my class to talk together about the picture. Who are these people? What is happening in the photo? Once they've brainstormed their different ideas and we've discussed them as a group, I might give them the questions for the listening task. Another way of hiding information is to use the Creative Pen. If you look at the pens at the top here, I have already selected it. We've got lots of different types of pen we can choose from here. Here's the Creative Pen. There are lots of different forms of Creative Pen, but the one that I usually go for is this colourful one. Feel free to experiment with any of them. Once I've selected this, I can use it to draw anywhere on the board. Then, if I'm in class and I pick up my eraser, I can then wipe these out. But first of all, of course, I'll get my students to speculate on what could be underneath. And that way I can keep my text, but I can hide it from the students. So what you have to do is go to Pens at the top, select your Creative Pen, and then draw over whatever it is that you want to hide until such time as you pick up the eraser and start rubbing it out. The last way of hiding stuff is by using your remote control. On most of the remote controls at the school, there is a freeze button. This is the remote control for the projector, by the way. If not a freeze button, there might be a hide button. If you press that button, it will freeze the screen for the IWB, but not the computer, which means that you can show something to the students, and then you can sit down at the computer and you can open up Google or something and look for the definition of a word that maybe they asked you about that you don't know what the definition is, or something like that. Or if you want to set up the next exercise on your computer, but you don't want them to see what exactly you're working on. Okay, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to get in contact with either Adam G or Adam T. We are both very happy to help.